Dangote oil refineries owned by Aliko Dangote, the wealthiest person in Africa, is seeing a surge in demand for its oil. And this is coming about because of the Middle Eastern crisis, where the Strait of Hormuz remains closed by Iran due to their conflict with the US and Israel. So African countries are taking advantage of this great oil refinery situated in Nigeria. The refinery is able to produce around 650,000 barrels per day. However, 3/4 of the oil is used in the domestic market of Nigeria, and only a quarter is available for export. This is a great boon for African countries, as most of them have been relying on oil from the Persian region. Even those countries like Libya, Angola have been able to have their own oil, but the refineries are not in good condition, and yet they have been exporting and importing the final product, which has not been beneficial to Africa. So with the Dangote refineries, it's a major boost to the African continent, for we have our local oil that is actually even affordable. The price is still under $1 for, it's around 88 cents for a liter of the oil. Now, Dangote is also expanding in the Burundian market, especially in his main products or investments in energy, oil supplies, and fertilizer. Considering Burundi is one of the poorest countries in Africa that has been ravaged by war in Central Africa, the investments by Dangote are a major boost to the wealth and welfare of that country. And it's great to see an African investing his wealth in Africa and benefiting from the same investment without relying on the West, that is more of exploitative of our raw materials, and also interfering with the governance of the country so that they can have their puppets whom they will control and also reap the country's resources for the benefit of their Western economies, and then leave the African with nothing and with huge IMF loans to pay. So Dangote is coming as a great savior for Africa. That is all. Kindly like and subscribe this channel.